Hello there and welcome back. Tonight we will gently explore Earth's quiet wonders, 7 facts about our living planet. And as we journey into this calming realm of knowledge, you might also find yourself reflecting on what makes Earth uniquely habitable in our solar system. Let us begin by picturing our planet from a tranquil vantage point in space, observing its softly rounded shape, the dreamy tones of blue water and greenish-brown land, and the gentle swirl of clouds that drift over its surface. In this subdued scene, you can imagine the sun's light touching Earth's limb with a mellow glow, highlighting the tender curve of the atmosphere and revealing just how thin that protective envelope truly is. Throughout the ages, scientists have marveled at how Earth's extraordinary conditions have allowed life to persist and evolve, building the rich tapestry of plants, animals, and ecosystems we are fortunate to witness today. To fully appreciate this delicate balance, it helps to delve into the planet's past, which stretches back around 4.5 billion years. Early Earth was a fiery place, bombarded by impacts and cloaked in volcanic activity, yet gradually through eons of change, it cooled enough to allow oceans to form, and the foundations for life began to set. Now, with a calmer perspective, we watch the planet's ongoing transformations, noticing how every layer and system seems to harmonize with one another. The crust shifts subtly, oceans circulate, the atmosphere breathes, and a hidden force field deflects harmful particles. This hidden force field is Earth's magnetic field, generated deep within the molten iron core, and it is sometimes referred to as our planetary shield. Though invisible to us in daily life, it prevents certain cosmic rays from stripping away our atmosphere, preserving the protective blanket of gases we rely upon for warmth and respiration. That brings us to the atmosphere itself. This envelope of gases is primarily nitrogen, about 78%, and oxygen, roughly 21%, with traces of other components like carbon dioxide and argon. The balance of oxygen allows you and me and countless creatures to breathe, while the presence of nitrogen and other trace elements maintains stable temperatures and chemistry. When you gently inhale the air around you, you are interacting with a mixture that has been refined by generations of plants, which harness the energy of sunlight to split carbon dioxide for growth, releasing precious oxygen in the process. Over countless millennia, plants and microbes have shaped Earth's climate and ensured a continuous supply of oxygen, reminding us that life as we know it depends on this carbon-oxygen dance. Even as our atmosphere envelops the planet, the solid ground we stand on is continuously altered by plate tectonics. Yet these geologic shifts tend to be so gradual that they rarely intrude into your daily awareness. The continents you see on a map, or if you imagine them glowing softly beneath drifting clouds, are not fixed in place. Instead, they rest on shifting plates riding atop the molten rock beneath the crust. These tectonic motions sculpt the shapes of continents and ocean basins, forge mountain ranges over eons, and even shape the distribution of habitats for plants and animals. Though some events can be sudden, such as earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, the overall pace of plate tectonics can be calming to contemplate. It takes tens of millions of years for landmasses to separate or collide, creating the slow rhythms by which Earth's surface renews itself. This renewal process also helps regulate climate by cycling carbon dioxide between the atmosphere and the planet's interior over geologic time, an effect that stabilizes long-term temperatures and provides a steady environment in which living creatures can adapt. Meanwhile, as you let your mind drift over Earth's vast expanses, you will notice an immense coverage of water. About 71% of the planet's surface is covered by oceans, seas, and other water bodies. This water is constantly on the move, driven by temperature differences, salinity changes, and currents that shape weather patterns in subtle yet profound ways. We can imagine, in a soft mental image, the shimmering water surface reflecting sunlight during the day and gently sparkling under moonlit nights, carrying a sense of calm across its waves. In these vast bodies of water dwell countless marine organisms, ranging from the tiniest plankton to the largest whales, all interconnected in a delicate web of life. The same water that flows through rivers and streams eventually returns to the sea, only to be evaporated into clouds that float overhead and later bring rain or snow back onto the land. This cyclical dance of water, often called the hydrological cycle, is pivotal for distributing nutrients and sustaining life across the surface, as fresh water nurtures crops, quenches thirst, and even shapes landscapes through erosion and sedimentation. You might take a moment to think about the way a gentle rain can soothe your senses, the feeling of cool drops tapping on leaves, or the slightly sweet, crisp scent that follows a fresh downpour. Those small details link us back to the primal essence of Earth's water cycle and remind us of its unbroken flow from ocean to sky to land and back again. In addition to the hydrological cycle, we can also turn our attention to another fascinating aspect of our planetary existence, which involves the energy flow that comes primarily from the sun. Though we do not see them with our eyes, currents of air weave through the atmosphere, carrying moisture and temperature differences that form weather systems. We can picture calm breezes drifting across fields, or gentle waves of warm and cold air meeting to bring a nurturing shower. This endless dance of wind and weather is shaped by Earth's rotation and tilt on its axis, which give us seasons and moderate our climate. Another comforting notion is how the tilt of Earth's axis generates changing patterns of sunlight throughout the year, so that no region suffers extremes forever. Where once it might have seemed a mere scientific detail, the tilt of our planet, around 23.5 degrees, gently orchestrates longer or shorter days, cooler or warmer seasons, and sets in motion an unhurried progression of natural rhythms that have shaped the migration patterns of birds, the flowering of plants, and even the ways that different creatures find shelter or food through the year. The completeness of this design, from the smallest raindrop to the grand interplay of seasons, invites us to marvel at Earth's ability to remain not just stable but vibrantly alive. Among these many critical processes, Earth's temperatures have remained within a range amenable to liquid water on the surface. Unlike some of the other rocky bodies in this neighborhood of our solar system, Earth's distance from the Sun is just right for balancing incoming heat. Our atmosphere's delicate composition, including greenhouse gases like water vapor and carbon dioxide, keeps enough warmth in to sustain life, but not so much as to boil the seas away. This stability has allowed living organisms to flourish, evolve and explore every available niche, from the deepest ocean trenches to the highest mountain slopes. It is thought that this biological richness has in turn shaped the atmosphere itself by removing carbon dioxide and adding oxygen, creating a positive feedback loop that has reinforced life's capacity to endure. Envision for a moment the wonders happening out of sight. Beneath your feet, in the top layers of the soil, tiny microbes help recycle organic matter and fix nitrogen necessary for plant growth. Underground, roots interlock with grains of soil, gently exchanging nutrients and moisture. Even deeper below, pockets of molten rock slowly cool and crystallize, while vast reservoirs of water flow through porous rock layers. This intricate underground realm functions in tune with the surface, where the Tibetan Plateau or the Andes might lift themselves slowly upward, and active volcanoes quietly or dramatically push new rock to the surface. The constant interplay of these hidden forces quietly reminds us that Earth's restless interior is in fact essential to the conditions we now enjoy. Indeed, when we consider some of Earth's most compelling features, we cannot overlook Earth's dynamic interior. The swirling motions within the molten outer core generate our magnetic field, while convection in the mantle propels plate tectonics along. Earth's crust might appear steady when we go about our daily lives, yet it floats on a sea of rock that moves within a timescale beyond human observation, creating a patient and long-lasting transformation. These transformations, though glacial in pace, set the stage for the evolution of various habitats. Oceans can split continents, new land can rise from the sea, and mountain ranges can redirect precipitation patterns, causing new forests or grasslands to emerge where they were scarce. It is as if our planet is a grand puzzle, and with each slow movement of its plates, new pieces of the biosphere are formed, linking geological changes to living processes. Even the formation of soils, which might seem like a passive layer of dirt, is actually the result of weathered rock mingling with decayed organic matter, shaped by rainfall patterns, temperature fluctuations, and the presence of life forms like earthworms and microbes. You may find it relaxing to imagine how quietly and steadily these transformations have carried forth over hundreds of millions of years, well before any human footprints graced the surface. Life itself found a safe refuge here, with conditions that were neither too scorching nor too cold. As you reflect on Earth's place in the solar system, you might picture a calm star shining upon a planet that is neither too large nor too small, with a carefully arranged layering of rock, water, and gaseous envelope. This synergy allows for liquid water and sustains an active hydrological cycle, enabling an atmosphere mild enough for breathing, but robust enough to shield delicate life from harsh solar radiation. Then, in the middle of the planet's swirling molten core, you can imagine the generation of that protective shield of magnetism. Far from existing as isolated parts, these elements of Earth's design collaborate with quiet efficiency. Think of how water shapes the land by eroding rocks and depositing sediments downstream, and how these sediments eventually become compressed into new rock layers, completing a grand cycle that might take countless centuries to unfold. Meanwhile, the presence of life contributes to soil formation, atmospheric oxygen, and even influences how certain minerals are deposited or dissolved. Breathe gently as you imagine the soft hush of a breeze over rolling hills, the gentle glimmer of sunlight across a tranquil sea, or the subtle glow of a sunrise that gradually warms the day. Beyond these visible wonders, many phenomena unfold so slowly that they can easily escape daily notice. Even so, they remain crucial to Earth's habitability. For instance, the constant exchange of heat between the planet's interior and the surface helps drive tectonic plates, which in turn release volcanic gases that replenish atmospheric components. These outgassing processes, when balanced over long spans, can correct for fluctuations that might otherwise cause a runaway greenhouse effect or a deep freeze. Meanwhile, the presence of Earth's moon influences the tides, producing a rhythmic pulse that mixes ocean waters and impacts coastal ecosystems. It's remarkable how that subtle tug, day after day, helps circulate nutrients, fosters biodiversity, and influences the life cycles of countless marine organisms. In your calm reverie, you might even envision tiny waves lapping softly on a shoreline under a silver moonlit sky, a soothing vista conjured by this cosmic dance between Earth and its single large companion. This union of elemental forces extends beyond the purely physical. Earth supports a complex array of living beings in all environments imaginable, from scorching deserts to lush rainforests to the darkest marine trenches. Life has found a way to adapt through gradual changes in temperature, moisture, and chemical conditions, weaving itself into symbiotic relationships with the planet's geological and atmospheric processes. Plants contribute to weathering rocks by extending their roots through cracks, small insects help pollinate flora, and decomposers break down leaf litter, returning vital nutrients to the soil. In effect, our planet is self-renewing, with living organisms playing an active role in recycling essential elements. Like a softly stirring blanket, the planet's environment adapts and reshapes itself in response to subtle changes in sunlight, ocean currents, and atmospheric composition, creating a resilience that has seen Earth through ice ages and asteroid impacts. Though many chapters of Earth's story have included challenges and extinctions, life has persisted and diversified, showing remarkable capacity for rebirth. The evidence of past epochs can be observed in the layers of sedimentary rocks, which retain the imprint of ancient climates and organisms. This unbroken timeline, stretching back billions of years, holds the fundamental memory of Earth's transformations, gradually revealing how an initially harsh world grew into the hospitable home we rest on today. As you continue to relax, let the immensity of this timescale lull your mind into a peaceful contemplation, knowing that each atom of our planet has been assembled through these processes, from cosmic dust to molten matter, to the solid structures we call continents. Softly let the significance of water's role settle in, as our waters have been continuously recycled since they first condensed, traveling through ocean depths, drifting in clouds and returning as rain or snow. Along the way, water has shaped canyons, nourished forests, and provided habitats to forms of life we still discover each day. Imagine the hush of water droplets gently trickling through layers of soil, eventually emerging in springs that feed a creek. Over millennia, that creek shapes a valley, supports vegetation along its banks, and eventually merges into a river that flows to the ocean, repeating the grand cycle once more. While we marvel at these patterns in geologic and climatic terms, let us also think about how the interplay of life, water, air, and rock remains vital to our future. The stability we enjoy is the result of a delicate arrangement, allowing Earth to self-regulate conditions that are favorable to life. This implies that any substantial disturbance can create ripple effects, but also that Earth's systems have an inherent capacity for adjustment, provided that changes do not come too quickly or intensely beyond natural cycles. We see that balancing act continues even now, whether in the calm hush of a vast forest, the subtle swirl of phytoplankton in the sea, or the rise and fall of tides along a quiet shore. All of these interconnected elements reinforce the importance of Earth's innate equilibrium, an equilibrium that took billions of years to establish. As you listen, perhaps your mind's eye envisions the planet's comforting view, a partial globe in a gradient of deep blue, with swirling clouds and faint glimmers of sunlight dancing atop the atmosphere. The continents may look like puzzle pieces, separated by boundless oceans that host a myriad of you can sense as you drift into deeper calm the subtle layers of haze in the as if you could reach out and feel the softness of the atmosphere's bubble. The gentle quiet of this vantage point invites you to explore why our planet thrives, the synergy of plate tectonics, the protective mantle of a magnetic field, the life-sustaining climate and atmosphere, and the ceaseless flow of water across the surface. You can reflect on each of these wonders as a single yet complex system, one that safeguards life by maintaining equilibrium. Plate tectonics recycles minerals, constructs new land, and releases volcanic gases that keep the atmosphere balanced. The magnetic field shelters us from harsh particles that might otherwise strip these gases away, so we can continue breathing and thriving. Meanwhile, the sweet mix of nitrogen and oxygen in our air fosters everything from the growth of mighty forests and sprawling grasslands to the flight of birds and pollinating insects. Our abundant water cycle, linking oceans, rivers, clouds and rainfall, ensures that no ecosystem is cut off from nourishment and renewal. Looking back across 4.5 billion, you can trace how this synergy emerged bit by bit, culminating in a planet that has shown remarkable stability and diversity. Perhaps as you float toward the edge of slump, it is reassuring to know that the same processes that nurtured life in the distant past continue even now, quietly humming away beneath the surface. Let your thoughts wander across this pale blue sphere, the only known haven for life in our solar system, a place that has welcomed generations of creatures large and small, from single-celled organisms to the trees and birds and other forms of life that surround us today. Imagine the light from distant times shimmering dimly over the oceans as day transforms to night. The planet's great clock of tectonic movements and climate cycle ticks away at a measured pace. Let the gentle notation of a living, breathing system lull you with the idea that we are all part of that breath, sharing in the same air our ancient relatives once inhaled. And as we turn our thoughts to tomorrow, we remember that the synergy that shaped Earth's wonders remains with us, fueling a hidden power for recovery, adaptation and rebirth. In the calm of the evening, you may linger on the idea that every step on our planet is connected to epochs of geological remodeling. Every breath is linked to countless photosynthesizing organisms, and every drink of fresh water is part of an ongoing cycle that began when the planet was far younger. Earth's quiet wonders lie in these steady, continual processes, each one vital and reassuring, reminding us that the synergy of water, air, and life is both a precarious gift and a source of astonishing stability. Take a slow breath now, and let your mind cleanse the thought of gentle waves and drifting clouds, the faint crackle of tectonic plates over the eons, and the softly pulsing beat of the Earth's magnetic shield guiding us all. This unique constellation of conditions, from the composition of the atmosphere to the fraction of the surface covered in oceans, forms the cradle that allows so many living species to grow. We have journeyed from Earth's formation to its present equilibrium, touching upon how the interplay of minerals, water and air has continuously made room for the evolving story of life. Such a remarkable sanctuary did not appear in a single moment, nor remain static. Rather, it is always reshaping itself, like a patient artisan gently refining and polishing an exquisite vessel. This ongoing process is why Earth stands as a beacon of habitability, a place thoroughly equipped to nurture life in abundance. Let us now gently wind, taking with us a sense of awe,
for this steadfast, vibrant world. As you sink deeper into rest, hold on to the image of our softly illuminated planet floating in a serene background, its delicate clouds gently shifting, and its continents quietly drifting over millions of years, all working together to preserve the watery, breathable realm we call home. Thank you for joining me on this tranquil voyage through Earth's dynamic systems and the ways in which they form and sustain our living sphere. May these reflections on Earth's calming wonders accompany you into a night of soothing dreams, with gentle thought of quiet oceans, whispering winds, and the deep rhythms of our planet's heart. Have a peaceful night and sleep well.